What's going, guys? We're back. As you can see, I'm working on the new reptile enclosure slash storage units for the empty cages. But no, I just prepped this old glass. It was pretty dirty. It was sitting outside for a long time. I got some new glass, 30 by 36 inch. It's very thin. It's actually only 2.5 millimeters thick, as opposed to like the 3 something that they offer as well. You don't really need really thick glass for these terrariums, in my opinion. Now these glass slides are going to be semi-permanently installed, so I will have to glue the top part. You can see all my tape getting ready for this railing. So I'll have to glue or use goop to stick that up there, and then I'm just going to be screwing in the bottom rail. That way, when I have it in and I am installing the glass, I could just slide this right underneath the glass, and then kind of with the I'll tape this off so it's semi-secure so the glass can't fall either way, and then I'll screw these bottoms in, this bottom railing in, and that will ensure that I can still remove the glass if I remove the bottom rail. So unfortunately this won't be sealed or anything in the meantime. I might still silicone everything so that it stays semi-waterproof, but let's see. So I'm just starting off with this U-tubing here, and what I'm gonna do is make some pilot holes for some screws, as well as make pilot holes in the melamine, and then we'll get started. So stay tuned. Alright guys, the glass, or rather the railing, is installed in the upper part of the glass. Used goop, amazing goop, and now I'm just waiting for it to dry. Should be fairly quick for it to be sturdy, but you know, it's still going to be able to hold the glass pretty steady. I'll actually leave this tape on while I'm installing the glass. Now the next thing is just to drill some pilot holes, and I can prep my glass and kind of hold it in as a whole, 3 pieces all stuck together, and then I'll bring it up and then it's screw down the railing, or tape it in place while I screw it down. Stay tuned. I wish I can show you everything. I might do a little fast motion video from far away just to show the process. Cool. Thanks for watching. Holy smokes, guys. That was dodgy for a second. I know the fast motion was a little bit too, might have been a little bit too, I'm sorry. I just noticed a nice little scratch in my glass. Crap. Hopefully it is not a break and we can move on. But I'm going to be extra careful. Yeah, it just looks like some scratching. That'll be okay. I'm going to undo all this tape. I've got the bottom rail already stabilized. I'm actually going to put some tape right here in the meantime, just because this this metal piece can still flex, and I don't want that to flex out and then have this drop out and fall over. So stay tuned. I'm going to keep working and I'll show you the finished product. Thanks. Hey YouTube, thanks for hanging in there. I've just finished the enclosure. I still have some decorating to do, but you can see some bedding there. It's just temporary bedding right now. I'm going to do some eco earth later, but this is all I had laying around, just a bag of Carefresh. So I'm using the recycled newspaper, and bloods do really well with newspaper hide. They create kind of like a little microclimate under there. It'll be nice and humid. Got a couple water bowls in there, and the heat's attached to the bottom with just a little cheapo thermostat or rheostat. The light's also plugged into that extension, and here you can see it on. Got a little bit of dust on the glass. Don't mind the washer noise in the background. There we go, it just finished. But here's a comparison to some of the enclosures that I have. That's a 3-foot enclosure. That's a little Exoterra Mini, a Zoom Ed small, and this is just a large Zoom Ed screen cage. So here are the two bloods hanging out. It is breeding season. This is probably going to jack them up. It kind of looks like that dome lights in there, but we're out here. They look kind of tiny in there. I mean, yeah, they're full-grown animals. They're a little covered right now. My male's getting kind of skinny, so I'm going to step up his feeding a little bit. But yeah, I'm going to take a break from building the enclosure. I'll definitely be doing some hide building and background building. So lots of styrofoam and concrete, metal lathing work in the future. I decided to put this railing on the side as well. Sorry, let me get that centered. And that's just to kind of give it a little bit more, give the glass a little bit more structural support. Yeah, that about does it. So these panes are 3 feet long on either side, and then we've got a, I don't know the width of it actually, it's the old piece of glass that I had. Yeah, and I'm kind of bummer. Unfortunately, we've already got some cracking in the corners. Definitely should have gotten some thicker glass or some tempered glass maybe, but it's alright. It's kind of just a cheap enclosure. It looks good from far away, and I'll get it all cleaned up and fixed up shortly. But thanks for watching, and check back for more videos of this enclosure. I'm going to back up all the way. It's kind of a messy garage right now, but this is the enclosure from far away. And I wish I could have this in the house, but it's just there's just no room. So here's the 2-car garage door and the enclosure. So thanks for watching, guys.